Shannon! Another scotch!
Ma'am. What about you, Liz? Have you made up your mind yet?
Oh, Bill's keen on Charleston. We were social with the governor. I'm sure he'd make arrangements for us.
Evans? That snake?
He was always for sale. Not a terrible thing if you're the buyer.
Can you imagine? Parading into town like a troop of beggars.
Make my job easier.
And Charleston,
As
no
Miss always
less.
cooking something
It always was a slum. Now, with refugees swarming like flies? Ugh. No. The resorts are the better option. If the White Spring won't have us, we should try Pleasant Valley. Even Sunnytop.
Sunnytop? Really?
I'm not there for the skiing. Or the clientele. But I'd rather stay at a shoddy lodge than take my chances with whatever may be going on down in the valley.
Ma'am.
Just set it down, set it down. Now, let's finish this rubber. Dollar a point.
It's funny what comes to mind at a time like this. When I was little, I used to come here with my grandfather. Every morning, we'd sit right here, have donuts, read the paper, just the two of us. Everything changes. They got rid of the donuts, and the staff, and the whole world. The spot, it's still here. Joyce did her best. They all did. Hope they make it out there. As for me, I'm going to stay right here, have one last donut. Whatever happens, happens.
But it's good to see you helping out the cause.
Everything changes,
Hang in
but
there, Hex.
in the end,
But you don't have
I can't imagine a place I'd rather be.
Still getting used to sleeping with those guys.
The White Spring is fabulous.
I can't believe we've got a vertibird. That's a step up in the world if I've ever seen one.
If you see anyone struggling out in Appalachia, be sure to tell them about the White Spring.
Repairs will be completed shortly. Thank you for your patience.
All right. Settle down. I know the last few weeks have been a shock. We all hoped we could stay here forever. But when you stop and think about it, we've been blessed. So many people have had it so much worse. For the past year, the White Spring has been our home. A shelter from the storm just outside the gate.
Cannon for a drink on the rocks?
It's time for us to face that storm.
The White Spring's
But we're ready.
is refined and
Ready like none of us was on that day. We've had time to plan, to prepare, to stock up, to find friends to share the road ahead. The White Spring bought us that time. Let's make the most of it. Ladies and gentlemen, one last toast. To the White Spring.
grounds are looking splendid.
Today's security status is red. Please take appropriate precautions.
It is a lot of work to maintain the property.
And recording. All right. What are we looking at?
I've got nothing.
Really, Lou? Really? You set up the damn things. Don't tell me you don't know how to hack them. Can't you just shut them off? Or keep them from turning on us? There has to be a way.
Paula.
No. Really, no. I'm sorry, Paula. We've tried everything. Not just me. Every guest who can work a terminal. We've been locked out. We're getting kicked out, and there's nothing we can do.
Paula, how's the training going?
Friedrich's classes are a joke, but the guests have been pitching in. The Warrens picked up a few things on Safari. Sergeant Tomlinson's been teaching marksmanship.
Tomlinson? That crank who thinks the communists are bugging his room?
Yeah, best we got.
God.
At least people have been stocking up. The all-you-can-carry shopping spree was a hit. No one turned that down. Anyone have anything else? Robert, how are things?
Keeping on.
Good. The gala's on Sunday. So, this may be our last staff meeting. Whatever happens, we did all we could this past year. I couldn't have done it without you. Thank you. Recording. All right. Settle down. I know the last few weeks have been a shock. We all hoped we could stay here forever. But when you stop and think about it, We've been blessed. So many people have had it so much worse. For the past year, the White Spring has been our home. A shelter from the storm just outside the gates. It's time for us to face that storm. But we're ready. Ready like none of us was on that day. We've had time to plan, to prepare, to stock up, to find friends to share the road ahead. The White Spring bought us that time. Let's make the most of it. Ladies and gentlemen, one last toast. To the White Spring.
In a bind, you can always call on us.
I love Esme's cooking. It's been so long since I've had food with
I
action.
think we can make this place home for a lot of people. Yourself included. It's been sunny all week. I love it here. Talking to that person from Crater. Nasty bunch, aren't they?
I can do more than just fight. But how do I show that I'm fit to be a scribe when I'm put on patrol day and night?
I wonder what stories are hiding in the mountains out here.
If you're here to... Hello, civilian. I don't mean to be rude. Oh, a prospective initiate. The Night Shin sent you. And I guess we're both... Paladin Romani makes the call on new recruits, but the Knight and I have some influence. It just so happens I'm in need of someone to help me out on a little mission. If you're interested, I can bring you along and put you to work. Do a good job, and I'll send a recommendation your way. How about it? Our new base is littered with old technology, but there's something in particular I want to investigate. It's down in the bowels of this place, a part of Atlas that we've cornered off. I'm not keen on going alone, so I'd like some backup. Glad we can come to an agreement. Any questions before we start? Great! Unfortunately, I need to finish up a few things here. Head downstairs and I'll meet you in a bit. Don't mind this clutter. Atlas is a work in progress.
help with anything.
Order, learning, and protection. I have everything.
Add Victorian. No, I can't wait to tell Max. I'm never gonna make a name for
We are
myself
all
holding
links
down
in the
the
chain,
fort.
bound in brotherhood.
Good, you're here. So, how do you feel about reading comprehension? I was hoping